shit. I was like, when was this?
Nah, I think there's like a newer PC version.
Yeah.
They just kept the franchise alive. That's all over the years with some weird games like Divinity Dragon Commander. That's basically just where you pick your fantasy waifu and try to rule a kingdom. You can even date your undead girlfriend and stuff like that. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, that definitely sounds interesting.
Came out like last week, at least on Steam.
Do I have 2 streams up? Yeah, I got 2 streams up.
Are we live already?
Yeah, I started it up.
Hello, people of YouTube. I am your new host, Bowser Kerriga. Shadow Elite's not here.
This son of a bitch trying to sabotage my podcast. He's trying to come here, sabotage it, hijack it. Who does he think he is?
Copies of Xenogears and waifus for everybody.
But you know what kind of waifus he likes.
Exactly.
Everyone does.
I don't know how to take that.
Let me get the Dragon's Crown waifu, the sorceress. That's all I need.
Basically,
something with giant tits and a giant ass.
I could deal without the giant ass. I actually don't know about that. 2B has been converting me as of late. I don't know what I like now.
Oh yeah, I bet you self-destruct all the time. Just like, oh yeah.
Well, I would if I didn't have to play as 9S and A2 every 10 seconds. Like,
shots fired.
Like, I feel like restarting the game just to play as 2B again. Like, honestly, I'm like, I want to play as 9S or A2. Well, A2 I guess I can play as.
You gotta though, because it gets better. Like 9S is probably the most boring, but it provides a lot of context. Like, come on, dude.
I know, I got to, but I kind of screwed up because I didn't do any side quests. So now I'm trying to do all the side quests with 9S, and it's just like annoying because I'm severely underleveled.
I did like none of the. I did like 2 of the side quests, maybe.
Yeah, see, that's what I got. I got to do some of the side quests because I'm not gonna make it out. The last boss I had to fight, he was.
Oh, that one where you posted where you're A2 and you're in the desert. That was so funny.
Yo, that was that battle. I should have live streamed that battle.
Yeah, you would just been screaming. You were just like. I think you tagged like me and Lady Pelvic, and you're like, how do I fight this boss?
Exactly, yo, I didn't know how to fight because like as soon as the battle started, 10 seconds later I was dead.
Is that the battle where it was like so much stuff going on?
Yeah, it's like freaking. You got projectiles going at you, laser beams hitting you.
I didn't even know who he was fighting at that point.
Yo, exactly. I don't know how they thought that battle was gonna be any good. After I beat it, I went on YouTube like to look for the boss battle and see how people did it. They said like it's an annoying ass boss battle. So it was like it's not just me. I thought it was just me. I thought I needed to get good, but it's not just me. Okay, so
that's how people feel when I play Neo and I just like kill the boss the first try. They look over and they're like, "Fuck you."
That's another game I gotta play.
Neo, yeah, it's really good. I actually have been craving going back to that or Dark Souls lately.
Oh yeah, Dark Souls. That's a series I seem to be staying away from as of late.
Because you're not a good gamer.
I played like 2 hours of the first one. Not as difficult as I was expecting.
Yeah, I beat the first boss. Yeah, I still gotta get back to that too. I beat the first boss my first time, but that's probably just because I was watching a lot of people fight him before I started playing.
He's the one. Okay, I'm trying to remember what the actual first boss was.
The big one with dragon with the mace.
Oh yeah. The asylum, the asylum dragon or whatever he's called.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm good enough to play the game, Gab. I just don't feel like putting myself through that stress. Okay, all right.
No, I get you.
What about Cold Vein? You trying to check out that?
Yeah, fuck you. You're playing Cold Vein.
Definitely, I want to play Cold Vein.
Yeah, that game looks pretty cool. It looks like God Eater meets the Souls game.
The thing is, with that game, we can actually all like play together. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's like it's for
like Anime Shadow, Anime Gamu, Anime Nightmare, Anime Battle, Anime Soul, just all playing Code Vein together.
Hell yeah, let's do that.
I mean, why not?
You know, Nightmare would be a Lalia.
Oh yeah, he probably would.
That little blonde
Oh,
girl.
don't assume things.
Come
It would
on,
be so
Nightmare. Every time
cute.
there's a lolly popping up, you got something to say about it.
Like he's a lolly defense force right now. Like real talk.
Biggest problem is that I always have some backstories for my character. Now I have to find an idea. How do I fit a lowly in that kind of setting?
Oh my god.
I would find one. By the way, hello Shintai.
Why do I have to come in and hear about lowlies? Come on.
Because we love you.
Very first thing I hear. It's like, where do I put these lowlies?
I didn't start it.
Yes, you
I
did.
did. I did.
Oh yeah, Gab started. Oh yeah.
God damn.
We're just talking about how if we all had Cone Vein characters, that how Nightmare would be the lolly.
Yeah, he'd be the token lolly of the group. With the Oni-chan's diamonds and all that good stuff.
Oni-chan, Oni-sama.
Facts.
I tried really hard to do.
It was good though. It was good.
Yeah, like the shaking in the voice. Like,
Yeah, you did a good job. That was pretty on point.
Man. Alrighty, so it's time to get this podcast going. See if we can get out of here in about an hour and a half. No Mercy is about to be on. I'm gonna have to watch that. So what's going on, people? It's HPMP, the JRPG podcast, episode 19. We out here. We doing this not consistently because a certain person still doesn't know how to do one podcast consistently. But yeah, let's get to the intros here.
I wonder what that is.
Yeah, seriously, it's
totally
a
not
mystery.
Shadow.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, I'm not the person.
No.
Nah, it's definitely not my fault. So go ahead, Solid Snake. Introduce yourself and tell the people what you're about.
I'm always first, but my name's Gab, and I have a JRPG YouTube channel like Shadows. I do retrospectives, reviews, first impressions over there. If you want to check it out, Shadow will probably link it below in like 24 hours.
Maybe more, maybe 72 hours. Can't give me that much from that. Go ahead, Nightmare.
Well, it's Nightmare Alpha doing stuff, and thinking about the fact that now Gap seems to be Venom Gap after a few days. You have some problems, girl.
That's cool. Go right ahead, Souls. Take it away.
What's up, Souls here? Always a pleasure to be in this what am I about to say? This podcast full of lovely people. You guys check me out over at Souls or Solo Souls because I think that still works. And yeah, let's get this thing started.
All right, Bao, take it away, bruh.
Hey guys, Bowser Carriga here. Thank you as always for having me on. You can find me on YouTube at Bowser Carriga or Twitch at Real Bowser Carriga. Yeah, pretty much it.
All right, and last but certainly not least, go ahead, Shintai.
Hey everyone, what's up? Always glad to be back on the HPMP podcast. Such a wonderful cast of characters we've got here. Too bad Pelvic couldn't be here. I miss her, but otherwise, I think we have pretty much a full house, which is awesome.
Yeah, that's
Great,
good.
great
Yeah.
pick.
And your new mic is good, so that's good.
Oh, thank you.
What kind of mic did you get?
This is an Audio Technica.
Oh,
And
all right, yeah.
It's one of the reasons I picked this up is because it kind of cancels out sound around it, and it really only focuses on like what's right in front of it. So like if my dog would be barking, it's not right now, but like if my dog was barking downstairs, you wouldn't hear it. While on my old mic, you could fucking hear everything. So that's why I picked this up.
You had a dog and you didn't tell me.
I'll send you pictures.
Score.
Sounded pretty clean.
Shintai is a man with many secrets.
Many you will never know.
I was about to say the way you said it, many secrets.
And many of them will remain unearthed.
Okay, Shadow.
Shadow. Did we lose him?
Just like AFK.
We lost. We
We
lost,
lost
the
our
host.
host.
Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. I seem to got some problems going on real quick and early. Give me a second.
The podcast is ours now.
Riot. Everyone turn against him.
What's people in the chat saying? Are they going in a riot? It's like, where's Shadow? Oh my god.
No,
That
they're
takes 2
actually
minutes
quiet
before-
today.
Yeah,
It's just me, or is it a bunch of colorful icons in the chat right now?
I can't believe the chat is quiet. Like the chat is never quiet. They're always saying
it's
some bullshit.
I have a feeling that we didn't announce it very efficiently, so people might not really know it.
yeah, but at least it'll be there for viewing purposes, at a later time.
And considering that it's a pretty busy Sunday, I can understand that.
True.
Nah, we got people lurking out in the chat.
Yeah. Well, I posted about it on my personal Snapchat, so there's probably some some of my actual friends here.
I can tell you, we don't have a German audience today. I can tell you that.
Is that a good thing?
Auf Wiedersehen.
I don't know. I mean, do you want more views? Do you want more clicks? Do you want more money?
I think I would.
So,
I'm not going to say no to more money.
see? So you want them in the chat, but and watching this, but they are pretty depressed today, so that's okay.
All right. So let's jump into this real quick. It's been a while. So what's everybody's playing right now? We get through that real quick.
I just started Nier for the first time about 2 days ago. So and Diablo 3 I like replaying today. Yeah, first one.
The first one, yeah. The one that, it's like the butter on the bread.
Now wait a minute, but is it as good as Shintai and Lady Pelvic make it out to be and Gab make it out to y'all? What's going on here, man?
I will be completely honest. 2 hours into it, I am not impressed in the slightest.
The gameplay is bad.
I am willing to play the entire thing, and I'll give you my thoughts then.
Okay.
Music's still amazing.
It is definitely slow
I knew
in the
that going in.
Yeah, it's definitely slow in the beginning.
Which Nier are you playing? Automata or the original?
The original one.
Okay, yeah. The original is a little rough at first, but just stick with it. Trust me.
Yeah, I couldn't even get 20 minutes into it, and I said, "Yeah, I'm gonna just stop this here."
Real, you're terrible. You're terrible.
I kind of stopped at the.
I just accept at this point. He's just like an uncultured swine. So
he's always like, yeah, Nier's good, but have you seen Persona?
No, you're wrong. He would say, "Have you seen Neptunia?"
No, whoa. Let's not go that far, okay? That kind of hurts me.
We all know why you like Neptunia.
Okay,
it starts with a V, ends with an Ert.
Okay, it's not Vert, first of all. Okay, let's get it right. It's Noir. Okay,
I thought you were the Opie master. What
he said he didn't want to finish 9S's story, and I was like, "What? That gives so much more context behind what you're doing."
Yeah, but I gotta play as 9S. I mean, I want to play as 2B.
Come on.
That's why I got the game to play as 2B, and I'm sitting there. I'm like, I gotta change.
Man, I'm sitting there playing as A2, and I'm like, I'm strong.
And A2, she was want to kill machines and shit. I'm like, can we take it back to 2B? I don't know.
What, you don't like crazy bitches?
I like crazy bitches.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I mean, I like crazy bitches. I just don't care for A2.
I dated crazy bitches. It's not fun.
I don't think I ever have. Nah, not a real crazy one.
I think I am the crazy one.
I can see that.
Oh, thank you.
I can see
Is that a shot fired?
That wasn't a shot. I was just agreeing. Not supposed to agree about that. Let me take that back.
Let me give you a lesson on crazy bitches. Gab is not even close to what I had to date with. She's at least admitting that she has problems.
Oh goodness. Did she?
Oh god, yeah.
Did she find your hidden lolly stash?
Oh fuck.
No. I wish she would. I would like to see her face.
Well, she's like, "Oh, I'm okay with this." Then
she's like, "This makes it even better."
No.
In lolly too.
No, that was what she had to do was even more creepier. She was like, it was basically like, come on, why don't you want to rape me?
Oh my god.
What?
One of
What?
those.
That doesn't even make sense.
That's not rape.
That's what she described to me. That what she described to me. Yeah. Do something against my will. Come, violate me. And I'm like, dude, that's a little bit too hard. No. Nah.
Okay. I don't even want to get near that. Stepping away.
Alright, so what game are everybody else playing? What's going on with everybody's playlist?
I'm still I got to the final boss in Persona 5, so that was it. And then I played twice and I died and I was like, fuck this.
Yeah, if you die twice, you gotta stop, reassess the situation, and see what's going on.
Yeah, take a little break. And then I was playing Nier before that, but now I'm just kind of like floating. Playing Metal Gear a little bit, but that's not a JRPG. Lol.
That's cool if you're not playing JRPGs.
Well, I mean, does every game we talk about have to be?
No, not necessarily.
Not.
I was gonna say like this may be our JRPG podcast, but we're just talking about what games we've been playing. It doesn't have to be a JRPG.
Yeah, I just recently beat Bayonetta 1 again on PC. Like, I didn't even plan to like complete it, but I just was really getting into it. And then I was like, man, I gotta play this just to get to that end and dance again. So yeah,
that's not a bad way to spend your time.
yeah.
Is that a good PC port?
Yeah, it's really good. I don't know, the 60 frames I feel made it a little bit harder.
Oh, okay. No, as long as it's 60 frames.
Because I don't remember losing that much.
Because I was close to rebuying Nier Automata on Steam, but then I heard it got a whole bunch of port issues, and I was like, nah, chill. Let me fall
Yeah,
back.
that port's not so good from what I hear. Like, it doesn't even, when you put it in full screen mode, it doesn't even display in 16:9. It's stuck in 4:3. Like, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
I don't even know what's wrong with that. Square Enix is usually good with their ports, and Platinum is also not bad, so combine them and suddenly this happens?
So, like, you gotta put it in Windows.
They had to have outsourced it. Like, there's no other explanation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why would it be so bad?
yeah, and I heard they also didn't even patch it once. Like, since it's been released.
Assholes.
Like, that doesn't even make any sense.
Yeah.
Are they just expecting fans to, like, make mods?
Well, technically, somebody already did, but I wasn't going to take the chance and it not working.
Oh, like for what?
To fix the screen resolution.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something else. Okay.
Oh, nah. Surprisingly, those type of mods aren't even on there. I tried looking. They're not worth it. They're not worth
But
it.
speaking of mods, I got Peach Beach Splash. I'm gonna play Senran Kagura. So
Oh, damn. I forgot about that game.
yeah, looking forward to
And now I'm going to forget it again.
that.
Actually, I'm about to open up a tab and get that pre-order started if I can.
Oh, God.
I've been hearing people saying that's actually really good. Like, I've been looking forward to like another, hack and slash one, but I'll give this one a shot.
I heard that it was more like Splatoon.
Splatoon?
Yeah, that's what I was hearing. I don't know if that's true or not.
I can see the relation.
Okay.
What's it called? Like Beach Splash Party?
Peach
whatever?
Beach Splash.
Yeah, Peach's last.
Oh, the new Senran Kagura.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know why people made a big deal about Estival Versus. I thought it was terrible.
It has a certain je ne sais quoi.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
Okay,
you
it
gotta
had
go and
next
know what to
level
expect.
boob physics. I will give it that. That was impressive. I'm not going to deny that. But the game itself was not fun. It just was not fun to play.
Like it was a typical like Dynasty Warriors type.
Yeah,
game.
it was a hack and slash game.
Like
I
what do you
think-
do? Like if you
I
didn't
think
like
what
the
really
fan, like the fan
what really draws people to it is the attachment to the characters. Like,
I don't think you're giving the Dynasty Warriors games enough credit. They're way more fun.
Oh, okay. You know what? You might be right. I don't think I can't remember the last Dynasty Warrior game I played. I think it was like on like 360. I'm not even sure.
Okay, do yourself a favor and play either Hyrule Warriors or Samurai Warriors 4, and then come back to me and tell me which one's more fun to play.
Wait, I thought Hyrule Warriors was pretty bad.
It was terrible.
What? In
Hyrule Warriors?
The only
Yeah.
problem with Hyrule Warriors had the puzzles and well, not puzzles, but the way you had to like fight bosses sort of broke up.
yeah, it was kind of that was the most annoying part. Like having to fight the certain bosses and go to like different parts of the map and find them. before a certain time runs out. That was so annoying for me. But for the most part, the gameplay was fine.
Yeah, gameplay was still solid.
Yeah, I didn't really have an issue with the bosses. I mean, it's not like the game's all that hard, anyways.
It's not hard. It's just that sometimes like there was a spider boss, and like you had to get to. He kept appearing in different parts of the map, and the time would run out. And if you didn't get to him at before the time ran out, then it'd be game over, and you had to start all over. And that was super annoying.
That sounds more like a special requirement level than anything else. That would never
that was
happen
part
in the
of the
main
story.
line.
Well, Samurai
Really?
Warriors 4 is on Steam, so just get that.
Yeah, I would recommend that. It's a pretty
Samurai
amazing
Warriors
game.
is pretty good.
Samurai Warriors 4 is fucking great. Like, it's legitimately really fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I guess let's get into these topics real quick. We got some things to cover here. So let's just jump into it. Xenoblade Chronicles 2. We got the release date. It's coming out December 1st, 2017. Somebody thought that it wasn't going to come out in 2017. I'm not going to say who that was.
It was Shadow.
You had to give it away, you know?
So I just got something to say about the trailer. Watching it, I actually went from thinking, oh, it's Xenoblade, to thinking, no, this isn't Xenoblade, to then thinking, yes, this is Xenoblade? Question mark. Like it confused me so much. I was like, what are you trying to do here? And I don't like the main character's big ass armor. His feet look stupid. It didn't feel like Xenoblade. It felt like a different game to me, but I like what they're doing with it. That's all I have to say.
I love how you're like, this is Xenoblade. This is not Xenoblade. This is Xenoblade.
Yeah, that was me watching it.
Yeah, I don't know why the main character looks the worst out of like almost every character shown on that game.
But
Hopefully he
Pyra's
can
hot.
change his clothes with his equipment. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Or you can change to Pyra because she would have been the better main character anyway.
Well, she's what are they called? Blades. Like they're
She's
not
a sexy sword girl.
controllable.
Isn't that girl, doesn't her design, isn't it very reminiscent of the Minato?
Yes.
I suppose.
Is she the Minato?
Shit, mind blown.
Yeah, she's a sword.
Yeah, she's the blade.
Does that mean your sword can also be your waifu?
Yes.
Oh my
Pretty much, yeah.
Nothing new to me.
This is like unlocking a whole new dimension for waifu
You're truly in
cultists.
the future.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man, the next one's gonna just have a harem of swords.
But wait a minute, you guys saying the main character doesn't look like his design is all?
It's
ugly.
terrible.
It's ugly.
I'm the only one that doesn't care. Like, I thought he was
Was
fine.
designed by Tetsuro Nomura.
Oh,
That's
that
another
explains
character,
it.
the one with like silver hair, the evil dude.
Yeah. Mask man.
I remember hearing something like that. I'm like, what the fuck?
I just want his armor to not be that ugly. Like, he's okay looking, but like, what the fuck is that armor? There's like crisscross belts, like Kingdom Hearts shit.
You know what I'm tired of? I'm tired of little fucking kids as protagonists. Give me my Yuris. Give me my fucking adults.
Mm-hmm.
I
Give me
don't
my
know why it's like
Kaines. That's what I want.
Yeah, make Kaine a main character. That'd be amazing. Velvet from Berseria, great fucking main
There's
character.
something about playing psychotic women that's just very satisfying.
Yeah, like Velvet. That was awesome.
Exactly.
Yes, sir.
I mean, there's more to her than that, but still, she was great.
She really was.
Like one of the best Tales protagonists in a while.
Yeah, seriously, I enjoyed Velvet. Tales of Berseria, I think, is underrated.
It's great. I beat it a while back, and not a while back, but like a few weeks ago, and I was like, fucking hands down, this is like one of the best stories in a Tales game in a while. It was fucking awesome.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil it, but it was a really it was a good twist.
Yeah. I liked how at one certain part it kind of felt like, is she losing this like I don't think it's spoiling it, but is she losing her motivation, but then like kind of reaffirms it after one certain thing happens. It was cool. I love that.
Okay, yeah, that whole scene that you're talking about was one of my favorite moments.
Yeah, I love that.
It was spicy meatball.
So yeah, people in chat, if you haven't played Tales of Berseria, you need to get on that. That's a damn good game.
Like if it was any other year, it'd probably be my game of the year. But this is not any other year.
Well, speaking of game of the year, what is everybody's
definitely
game
in
of
the
the
top
year
5.
so far?
Dude, I don't
Five.
even want to think about it because this year has been nuts.
I've been thinking the same thing. Like every time I think about it, I'm like, it's just too many.
Persona 5, hands down for me.
I want to wait until the year is finally done.
I mean, so far it's definitely Persona 5, but if I had to pick something else, I would definitely pick Tales of Berseria.
Yeah, that's my top 2. Yeah,
I would definitely pick Berseria.
I've played so many great games. Like I don't even know. Like both Yakuza games were fucking great. Zelda Breath of the Wild was pretty great.
Yeah, I'm currently playing that right now.
Like Resident Evil 7 was great.
Damn, I need to play Resident Evil 7. I'm still waiting on a sale.
Great.
I'm waiting on a sale to drop that down like $20 and down.
Fuck.
Anybody looking forward to the DLC?
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
I don't even know because I don't even know what's going on in there.
East 8 just came out. I've only played a little bit of it, and I'm like, this is already one of the best East games ever made. Like,
How's the controls though? Because I played the demo and I was like, I couldn't get used to the controls because I've been playing East games on portable devices.
you can even on consoles, you can completely remap the entire control scheme until you're comfortable.
I've tried, but like it's like the jump button kind of like kills everything.
I just put it on the X button.
Yeah, you put it on yes, but I don't know because like I was playing Celceta, it didn't have a jump button. 7 didn't have a jump button, so it's like it's weird.
Yeah, I just made X the jump button, and I made circle the party switching mechanic like it usually was in the other games. And I made one of the shoulder buttons the dodge.
Oh, you made that one a dodge button.
Yeah.
Wait, what's like the dash button for you? Like you can like move and is that the button you were talking about?
Yeah, no. The sprinting button and the dash button are two different. So
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
yeah, I think I tried combining them once, like in Nier Automata, because you can actually do that if you want. Where if you just press it, you dodge roll, and if you hold it down, then you sprint. And I was trying that for a while, and I liked it. So maybe give that a shot.
Oh, see, I didn't know you can do that. I'm definitely gonna try that. Maybe you want to pop in the demo and see what's up.
Yeah, I tried that for a while, and I liked it. So yeah, give it a shot.
Okay, so going into Nier again, Nier Automata surpasses 2 million in worldwide shipments and downloads.
Woo!
Which is really surprising. So I'm going to ask the question again. Why is this game so good?
Because you haven't gotten far enough.
I'm not saying it's bad, but why does everybody like it?
Okay,
Why is it so popular? Why has it got so many people jumping on board?
I think for one, 2B's design.
Thank you very much. Exactly.
Like,
it's 2B.
I mean,
I'm not saying the game is bad. It's definitely not a bad game. Go ahead.
Well, okay. I'm saying you're not asking you're more specifically asking why is the game successful, less than what makes the game good, because those aren't necessarily the same things. The very first thing people see when they see Nier Automata is 2B, and a lot of people are attracted to that design for various reasons. And,
yes.
and that's like the very first, like, ooh, I want to try this. And I think, when people play it, I think a lot of the reason why people stick with it and play it is because, well, for one, it's made by Platinum. So it plays well. It's a good playing game. So even if you don't go into it like wanting like a good story, that immediate like playability of the game makes it a lot of fun for a lot of people. Like a lot of people like that kind of gameplay. And then for the people that are in it for the story, there's a lot going on, I mean, I haven't finished it yet. I've actually been playing it recently, and I've really enjoyed where like it's going. Like it's making me ask a lot of questions. I'm like, what's up with this? What's up with that? There's some interesting themes of existentialism and what it means to to be alive and examining the self. It's like it's tackling a lot of interesting physiological stuff. So, and I think people who like that kind of thing in their games are also attracted to it in that way. So, hopefully, I gave a good enough answer.
Yeah, that's basically, you said everything that I wanted. to say, so we're good.
Yeah.
But for me liking it so much, it is because of the like super deep themes. That's kind of why I drew. I don't know. I just love it because of that, and I took something from that playing it. It just gives me a lot of feelings.
The feels.
Yeah, well, it gives me a lot of feels. Like where you play as the robot, I was like,
I was annoyed when you played as the robot. I was like,
let me
fuck
guess,
outta
you
here.
like tripped and dropped it.
Yeah, a couple of times. I'm like, what the hell? I can't freaking jump. I can't do anything. Now I gotta go all the way back to the stupid, what was it, oil or water or some shit?
And it doesn't
then-
even save him.
Exactly. Freaking weak ass robots. I don't know.
So cute.
I love them.
I don't know. I'm heartless.
Yeah, it's basically just like the story and like I don't know. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't think many people who are playing it actually even really care about the story. Like Shintai said, it's mostly for 2B.
Well, that's why people may have initially picked it up, is what I was saying.
Yeah, exactly. Huh? And I think if I actually went for the trophy list and see, I bet the trophy to beat the game is like ultra rare. Like nobody's really beating it. Like they're playing as 2B. They're probably doing like me. They play as 2B, and then they realize they gotta play as freaking not S, and they say, "Fuck this, I'm out."
Honestly, I play in spurts. Like sometimes there's so much like emotional stuff happening that I just feel like I'm like, all right, too deep. Need to take a break. Come back to it later.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not denying it's a good game. It's definitely a good game, but it's success because you got the original Nier. That, well, is the original Nier? Is that like a good game, like gameplay wise?
No.
No,
So,
yeah, no.
it's not. Okay, so I was thinking if it
It's
was,
at
it
best,
wasn't as-
like mediocre.
okay.
It's just the story. That's what really got people.
It's the story, it's the atmosphere, it's the characters, and of course, the music.
So if 2B was in that original Nier, would it have been as successful?
Well, it already had
Would it have
Kanye,
been
so
I don't think so because Nier Automata also backs that shit up with the gameplay.
Okay, yeah, it does. It definitely does.
So, like, not only are you playing as a sexy robot lady, but she feels good to play.
This guy
Okay.
had all the sensual stuff to it. Alrighty. So moving
While
on.
we were talking about Heartless, is there anything new about Kingdom Hearts 3? Just getting this out of a window?
Nope.
Probably
I
not.
have any Kingdom Hearts. I didn't have any Kingdom Hearts topics, but I haven't heard anything new about it since its 2018 release.
I know it's TGS going on. You would think we'd get a new trailer or something.
Oh yeah, of course, but you know, Square Enix. That doesn't surprise me that they would skip on that.
True.
Plus, but yeah, nothing on Kingdom Hearts.
I'm surprised you didn't put I Just Rim in the title of the podcast too. I mean, I know that was in Tokyo.
Oh
Game Show.
yeah, I forgot to put that also on there. I meant to talk to you about that, Gab. It got a new trailer, right?
Yeah, it's looking pretty interesting. It's got
Okay, but like, did I miss something? Where's the gameplay?
yeah, they didn't show any gameplay, which is really
Like,
confusing.
How long has this game been, been announced for, and there's no gameplay? It was like the exact same trailer
I
with
feel
just
like
different characters.
I feel like they just like dropped the project for a while and then came back to it, and yeah.
Yeah, but I was like, I'm sitting there, I was looking at the trailer, I was looking for gameplay, and I'm like, I don't see no gameplay for this game.
Yeah, it's literally just characters walking around and talking to each other.
Yeah, I'm like, what kind of game is this? What kind of game am I playing?
And then
here?
it's like 13 Sentinels, I Just Rim, and then there's 13 different characters. So obviously there's 13 different stories. I guess that would explain why it's taking so long.
Oh,
So
okay,
it's
yeah.
kind of similar to Odin Sphere because Odin Sphere was about 5 different characters. Even though it was like one story, essentially all 5 character stories are basically converged into one story, but it's still 5 different characters and 5 different perspectives on the story.
Exactly. So I think they did that this time, but with 13 characters.
So
That's
they probably bit off a
that's
little
a
bit more
bit
than
much.
they could chew.
Yeah.
With their other projects going on, they probably like put this on the back burner.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know. They don't have that many other projects as of now, as far as I know.
Well, they working on that Dragon's Crown Pro thing.
Yeah, that's true.
So I don't know. I'm gonna have to buy that game again for the 3rd time
Why third?
because I bought it on the PS3 and then I liked it so much I actually had bought it on the Vita. So now I'm gonna buy it again on PS4.
Wonderful.
Are you an Amazon man or are you a sorceress?
Hey, I'm a
The same
sorceress
guy that.
man through
How
and
many
through.
copies of Persona 5 did this man buy? Like 5 or something?
Yeah, it's about 5. It's about 5 copies of that game.
Jesus.
I regret nothing.
No
Like,
wonder that this game sells millions.
Oh, Dreadful Boredom brought up that Vanillaware did announce that they're hiring for a new game, but 13 still didn't get the gameplay trailer. So
Yeah, what is going on? That doesn't make any sense. They were hiring for a new game. It's not help for 13.
yeah,
That don't make no sense. I hope the game is done. And maybe it'll come out next year. Maybe we'll get more information. Maybe at PlayStation Experience. I'm not sure. But,
I don't know. It's so niche too. It's like really. It seems like no one knows anything about it. Really, it's like very rare that some news even pops up.
yeah, exactly.
Like, we don't know anything about this fucking game.
It was announced what in 2015 or something like that. Or I was like,
Do we even know what kind of game it's going to be?
Nope. I'm thinking it's a visual novel. That's what I'm thinking. Like I have no clue what's going on here.
It looks like a side scroller type
like
game.
that. Like the only game that's even known for their story is Odin Sphere. None of their other games are played for story. They're all played exclusively for gameplay. So I don't know. I don't think it's going to be a visual novel.
Well, just from them seeing all the lack of gameplay that's what I'm thinking it's a visual novel. I don't know. I'm not sure.
We say that, and it's probably just going to be another beat 'em up side scroller.
I hope it is. I mean, Vanillaware can never do any wrong when it comes to their games sometimes. Alrighty, so
Next.
let's move on to something that's not a JRPG. Some of us are interested in Dragon Ball FighterZ.
Oh yes.
So they added a new Android 21. Which,
Dickums.
God damn.
Everybody going crazy about her.
Well, doesn't surprise me. Doesn't surprise me at all.
I swear it was announced like one day, and now I swear a couple of hours later, it was like a whole bunch of fan art.
The fan art was crazy.
No, they out of control. I was like, all right, let me wait a couple of days for this fan art, and I like refresh
I feel
Twitter.
like that always happens though with any
Yeah.
game. It's like a new character that's super awesome. Oh yeah, let's all draw it.
It's crazy though because like the character itself isn't like that voluptuous or thick, but she's known as
fan
being
art.
thick just because of the fan art.
You know, artistic merit.
I think you mean artistic liberty.
No, artistic merit. Oops, have artistic merit.
I would agree with that.
See?
But it's the same thing when like Nier Automata was first announced and they showed what 2B was going to look like. Everybody
Yeah.
was
That's
like,
true, yeah.
2B art, like everywhere.
Oh yeah, it was just nonstop. It still is nonstop.
If a design is popular, people pick it up, and with the internet, that goes even faster. Artists around the world like to do that, and the Japanese have a very strong artist market just for that, so makes sense.
And if you think about it, that may be another reason why the game did so well. I mean, there's so much fucking fan art. There's so much fan art, and it just spreads, and then people are like, what is this?
And freaking marketing for the most part.
Yes, that's one of the classic tricks, and it's nothing new. We saw that a long time ago. It's pretty important. But but it's not surprising. It's not surprising that this character was added to the game. After all, the female roster was a bit lacking already.
Yeah, they need more females.
And Arc System Works loves them some females,
Oh wait, is she going to be playable, or is she just going to be like in the story?
I'm pretty sure she's going to be playable. She hasn't been confirmed or anything.
Why introduce her if she's not playable? Have you ever seen a fighting game that introduces characters that are not playable?
Yeah.
Blaze Blue.
Oh, what character is not playable, bro?
There's that pink-haired like cat.
Nah, she's playable.
Doctor lady.
Playable.
Yeah.
Playable.
She became playable like 3 fucking games later, but she was introduced early on.
That's true, but she had never a trailer.
Okay, fair enough.
Shinkai is defeated.
Trust me.
You said introduced, not specifically through trailer. But
but the trailers, you see, the trailers are important because the trailers only showcase playable characters for the most part. Sometimes are boss characters, but there is an important reason behind that, because why show them things that they don't get? And they have begged for some of the characters to be added to the game a long time coming, and now we have finally all of them.
Wait a minute, is in Dragon Ball Xenoverse, it's like Toa or something like that playable?
Yeah.
Oh, she is. Oh,
Yes.
okay. Never mind.
What about Launch?
No.
Yes, I know my problem. He knows my problem. It would be a fun character.
There's gonna be
to
some.
roster.
There's gonna be some spoof characters, I'm sure, but it's probably gonna be somebody like Hercule or Yajirobe.
Yamcha.
Or Yamcha's. Yeah, they just recently got it revealed. Yamcha and Tien.
Yo, how much you want to bet Yamcha's going to be like the best character to play as?
I
I tell
know. Surprisingly, he already looks lit. He looks.
Imagine getting your face kicked in by Yamcha online.
Yo, Yamcha's going to get mad respect from Dragon Ball FighterZ. I can see it now.
Yo, Dragon Ball FighterZ is like just making any character cool. Like I wouldn't mind them putting Nappa and freaking Raditz in.
Oh, nah, I hate those two.
Imagine if Yamcha gets
gonna be cool.
like story mode, and then by the end of it, he gets back with Bulma, but then he wakes up.
Oh,
Dang, I've been
but
so messed up.
actually, Yamcha is picking up steam in the fandom lately. He's becoming pretty popular and pretty important nowadays. I don't know why, but you know.
I was about to ask you why.
Because he's a joke.
Well, okay. So it started as a joke, but as I actually looked back, Yamcha fans have been clamoring on because he was kind of very long in the game, and sure, everybody was stronger than him. But recently, there has been a manga series created about Yamcha that kind of tells a story where he's kind of put back in time, and now he has to save the world and becomes kind of awesome. And people really seem to like that.
Wait a minute, that thing is real?
That thing is apparently real, but it's not officially sanctionized or something like that.
Oh, I'm about to say. I thought that thing was fake. Like somebody just threw that shit together, but apparently it did. Okay.
It's apparently a thing. I don't mind it. It's just weird.
I mean, it's interesting because it's like Yamcha. He beat the Cybermen, right?
Nah,
He was exploded by the Cyberman.
Oh no, I thought in that manga.
Yo, you just talked about
This
his
explosion
biggest
corpse. This explosion corpse has become so iconic. It has cropped up in so many video games.
I guarantee you that's going to be a special ability, him laying on the ground with the dead corpse.
You can buy an
Like
official
dodge stuff.
figurine of him just laying.
Yep.
Wait, you can?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a little figure of him just laying down dead.
What the fuck?
Yeah, Yamcha gets crapped on a daily basis.
Oh man. This Attack of the Saiyans game on the DS, for example, whenever Yamcha was 0 HP and dead on the ground, he lay like that. It was so harsh.
I think somewhere I actually did like Yamcha back in the day.
I liked him in Dragon Ball.
Yeah, Dragon Ball.
Yeah, he was cool.
Yeah, he was cool.
I mean, but at least not towards the end. He started turning to who he is now towards the end of Dragon Ball.
Irrelevant.
Pretty much.
That baseball episode in Super was hilarious, though. I enjoyed that. Alrighty, so Dragon Ball FighterZ, waifu material, Android 21. It's gonna be great. So moving on to Final Fantasy 15 here.
Let it die.
Oh boy.
Oh no, it's not dying because there apparently is a rumor that there's going to be a second season pass.
Oh my god, what? That doesn't even make sense in Dead or Alive 5, and I know that we have already 5 of these things.
Well, yeah, that's just a rumor going around that I saw on Twitter that I don't know why, but that would be pretty bad. Also, Square Enix is trying to get Final Fantasy 15 on Switch. Apparently, that they're trying to do it, but I don't think it can be done. Like
I remember all the Switch people were so salty when they thought that they was going to get that little chibi version of it.
yeah, that's not the version I thought they were going to put on there. But apparently, Square Enix is actually trying to put the full game of 15 on the Switch, which
What?
I don't think that's possible. Not on the Switch.
I think it is possible.
I think they could do it. It's just gonna be weird.
It's gonna be definitely low res.
Second, maybe.
It's gonna be like 20 FPS.
Yeah, 10 FPS.
I think they just scale down the whole world just for that, or put more loading screens in it.
Okay, that just makes the game bad. Why would you want to play it on that?
It's already a
not
bad
even-
game. What?
Yeah, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. I don't know what I was thinking.
Look, if not even id Software could port Doom onto the Switch and keep it at 60, they had to bring it down to 30 frames per second and bring it down to 720p. Doom, for fuck's sakes, is not a huge fucking open world,
Nope.
adventure game. It is a first person shooter, corridor game. Like, granted, it's a really good looking one, but still.
Yeah, it's really narrow. Like, it's not as open world as 15. And it still had to get those limitations. So
it needs a lot of horsepowers, and it's just not,
exactly.
And id Software are the fucking masters of optimization, and like those are tech geniuses. That they live for that shit.
The id Tech is one of the
if
most.
That's the best they could do. What Hope the Square does.
So yeah, I understand that totally, but they will try. Probably they sell it as maybe they sell it in episodes or something like that.
Oh Jesus, that'd be
because
terrible.
they like that shit.
But like, people want it on the Switch. It would be graphically handicapped completely. The frame rate will be, well, I think they'll get the frame rate at 30, but the game just wouldn't look the same.
just give them the
It'll look
chibi
worse.
version.
It'll look like the mobile version.
Yeah, just give them the mobile version.
Yeah, just give them the mobile version. Yeah, exactly.
Oh my goodness. So, speaking of Nintendo
What you
Switch,
need.
what happened?
No, I was saying at least the mobile version, like the little chibi one, looks unique.
It looks like trash. I'm staying away from
I'm
that.
never touching it.
Just can't believe I touched 15 in general, though. But just on the Switch, you guys, like, I think all of us in here have a Switch, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure. Oh,
So-
Nightmare.
Hey, not made out of money. It's okay. It's okay. I live without it.
So do you guys honestly take it out your house?
I did like once or twice, maybe when Zelda first came out, but I haven't touched it since.
So pretty much the portability thing of it, you're pretty much just around your house. You're not on your TV. You're just around your house on your bed. For the most part.
Just moving around the house like a.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the same thing I do with my 3DS though. I really don't take that out of my house.
I mean, if I traveled a lot, I would, but like my daily life now.
You see, a lot of people talk about the portability is so important with the Switch. And I'm like, well, you're inside with the Switch most of the time.
Yeah,
So, like, the portability arguments just get thrown out the window at that point. But now they're saying if you're just on your bed or you're taking a shit or something like that, you could just take it with you while you're doing that stuff. And I'm like, portability, you're still in your house.
Just think, I'm gonna take myself out today, sit down by the beach, and just play Xenoblade 2 alone all day outside.
Yeah, exactly. Like
And then you run out of battery.
Exactly. See, I don't know. Yeah. So, like, most of my gaming is alone at home, so I don't see the point of that.
yeah, people will argue the portability thing to death. But
Plus, it's annoying as
why he's
fuck to
playing.
hold for a long amount of time.
It actually is. I think. I think it's kind of awkward feeling to hold.
Yeah, your arms get, like, tired.
Yeah.
Not only that, but I'm sorry, but if I see someone walking with that around in public, I'm going to think they look like an asshole.
Nerd.
And no, it's
Not
like
even
people-
nerd, just like, what the fuck are you doing, asshole?
I mean, I tried to pull it out even when I was doing my clothes at the laundromat, and I was like, let me pull out the Switch real quick. I was like,
Did you
doing it.
crop it like
Nah.
get the kickstand?
and
Yeah,
get other
just-
people to play.
Just like
no.
stretch right beside it, like, oh, what am I gonna do?
Hey, bro, come on, let's play some.
Let's play
Pokken.
some. What is it? What is their like 1-2 switch? Like something.
Yeah.
Let's
Or
play some
just
arms.
Switch.
play Splatoon. Like, who actually does that? Like, nobody actually does that. So yeah, it's
I tell you who does it. I tell you who does it. The people who bought a goddamn Game Gear back in the day.
I had a Game Gear back in the day.
Yeah, but you did not carry it around, or did you?
I was a kid, so of course I did. So
Like at most, I think like you could take your Switch, like if you're gonna go on a long drive with the family or something, and you can, and you're sitting,
likely in the car.
you're sitting in, you're not driving, and you're sitting in another chair, and you're like, okay, this is gonna be a long drive, perfect time for some Zelda.
Yeah.
Exactly. But people would argue portability to death, and I was thinking about it because I finished playing Cold Steel 1, Legend of Heroes Cold Steel 1, and I got 95 hours in that game, and I only got it on the Vita because I wanted to take it around with me wherever I want. But I can only say like 10 of those hours, of the 95 hours I spent, only 10 of them I was really outside playing with the game. So it's like...
Yeah, because we're fucking adults.
Yeah, that is true. So like, but for the most part, I'm at home just playing the game. And like when I'm outside, I'm not gonna pull out my damn Vita and start playing like for hardcore sessions here. Like, nah. So like, why should I play the lesser version of the game just to have portability? That's why I think the Switch is pretty much gonna be. But unless it's a first party game like the Xenoblade game or Mario Odyssey, that's fine. But third party games, they're gonna get completely trashed on the Switch. Like they're gonna be the lesser version of the PS4 and Xbox One version. But people argue since it's portability, it's okay.
And considering that some of the games are already available on PC, you always have the inferior version of that already. Especially if you look at games like Skyrim, for example.
Yeah, wasn't that? Where's that game?
You don't want to know.
Like,
you don't want to know.
Oh my goodness.
They have problems.
Didn't the Skyrim version already come out, or am I wrong?
Nope.
No, it's up for pre-order right now.
Jesus.
At full price.
Yeah, exactly.
It will take a while.
At full price, Skyrim.
At full price.
An 8-year-old game, probably.
Same with Doom, and same with whatever else they're going to release.
What?
Welcome to Bethesda, bro.
Skyrim, Doom, I can understand because Doom came out like what, last year or something like that.
Yeah, but it's like you can get it for $20 already on other stuff.
Yeah, I bought my Doom for $10 in a store. So, like, come on.
So wait a minute, is that Skyrim? Is that vanilla Skyrim, or is it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Come on, you know you can't fit too much stuff on those little cards.
Wow. That's all I gotta say. It's just ridiculous.
The interesting part is that they couldn't even put the original Skyrim version on the Switch, as far as we know. They had to develop a specifically new one, despite that the game is so old and that it doesn't run on a very difficult engine already.
See, I don't think third party is going to be on there for the Switch. I think Nintendo is probably throwing money at people or like trying to persuade companies like Rockstar to get Ella Noire on there or freaking Doom and whatever else games.
Who gives a fuck? I'm not saying it's a bad game, but that came out like fucking 7 years ago.
Exactly, yep. And they're not even getting like, I think the PS4 and the Xbox One is getting like almost an enhanced game almost for the most part. Mm-hmm. But like Ella Noire on the Switch is just getting the 360 and PS3 version. That's really it.
And it's like I said, it's going to be full price again.
Oh my god!
But Nintendo fags will be like, "Well, I can play when I'm taking a shit in my toilet."
Wonderful. Now I can play Ella Noire when I have diarrhea. Perfect.
And that means I am going to be up here for a little bit longer than normal.
See, I don't understand the portability argument. You're getting the lesser game. You're getting the. I almost want to say you're getting the bitch version of the game, and
again the bitch version.
And you care about it for portability. I don't get it.
I'd rather have a good game.
Exactly. I'd rather have a good game with a good frame rate, less load times, and then a freaking bastard game. Get out of here.
So I have an interesting proposal for Nintendo. Why not? And I know this seems to be completely irrational. Why not develop a game for the Switch instead of porting games onto the Switch? It's just a stupid idea that I have.
Well, I think they're trying to prove that they can get third-party support. That's what they're pretty much trying to prove.
Yeah,
that the Wii U had no third-party support. So
but the Nintendo fandom doesn't actually care about that. That's the old thing.
They care about arguing it.
Yeah.
They don't care about it. They care about arguing it, defending their console, which is terrible.
Yeah. Come on. If you want to
I know you said console, but it sounded like you said gospel.
Oh,
which is about the same thing.
It's like, come on. If you want to play your Madden, there are other options.
Better options, too. All right, so let's move on to another topic. So, did anybody get hit by YouTube ad-friendly stuff?
Actually, surprisingly.
Let me make a life check.
But
to see if I'm still in the game.
It's not really ad friendly, but first my Persona 5, well, one of my Persona 5 videos was removed and I got a copyright strike.
wait,
and
why?
Because I used the song Last Surprise in it.
Oh, was it the
And-
one with the lyric changes? I like that.
Yeah, it was that.
Oh,
When the
yeah.
strike was up, I tried to re-upload it and it won't even let me attempt to re-upload it. Just says no.
Oh.
Yeah, you got a lot.
I've
of
never seen before. Yeah, past like 70,000 views when it was taken down.
God damn, dude, you making bank off of that. You eating off of that? Chill.
Oh, I still got the money for it. Don't worry about that.
So, official update? No, I'm still ad friendly apparently, despite the anime boobs.
Which is weird.
Yeah.
My video got hit, and I put in a review for it. But how long does it take for the review process to?
As of now, pretty long because so many people have complaints about the system. It has hit so many people. It will take probably 3 weeks.
See, that's terrible.
So don't see any so don't get anything attached to it or any kind of money out of it. Probably so.
What I was gonna say, I forgot what I was gonna say about this. Oh yeah, people like the big YouTubers or people that actually make money off their YouTube. They're like, "Fuck YouTube. YouTube's terrible. I can't stand YouTube." And I'm sitting here like, YouTube, it ain't perfect, but I'm pretty sure I spent most of my life on YouTube. For the most part, watching videos and shit just on my spare time and whatnot. All right, I got the most entertainment that I can from YouTube. I'm not gonna sit here and say fuck YouTube because they're doing some other shit. Like they're on YouTube making money off it too.
Some of these people are millionaires because
Yeah, exactly. And they're like fuck YouTube. I'm like, you've been on YouTube for a long time. YouTube has given you plenty. Just figure out a way how to get past it.
I learned one thing. The more you try to get away from YouTube, the more you come back to it. It's just simply that.
I remember
A lot
when
of
people were trying to get the Daily Motion and shit like that.
Yeah, that's the thing. And now they are all back because Daily Motion isn't well, Daily Motion is now shit. Things like Vimeo have disappeared. Same goes
Yep.
for Blip and Shockwave and whatnot.
does
They've
anyone
all disappeared.
remember VO?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I remember it. Want to hear a terrible story?
Yeah, sure.
So, okay, Vimeo, this kind of service that Shintai talked about, this service was used long time by a German anime licensor to produce their simulcast because they had no own platform. It was dirt cheap for them, and it looked very unprofessional.
Terrible.
Yes.
Terrible. So let's go on to something else. So we kind of deep in this generation of games right now. So what is the best game of the gen so far?
You ask questions.
The best game of the entire generation?
So far. I knew this is going to be a crazy question.
Only one
It's a
that
tough one.
No,
blew me
it
out.
doesn't matter what title anyone throws out. No one's going to agree with it.
Oh yeah, it was just giving us personal opinions, I guess.
I guess Persona 5 for me. I guess. Nothing else really comes to mind that's like that high of a game for me.
Yeah, I gotta go with Persona 5 as well. Because
I love Persona 5, but I mean, I don't know if I'd say it's the best game of the generation.
But is it still too early in the generation for us to call that?
Like,
Hard to tell.
Generation's nowhere near done.
Well, there's rumors people talk about PS5 in like 2020 or something like that.
Maybe.
I mean, because they just did the Pro. Like,
I could see it being announced around then.
Yeah, it'll probably come out like two years after, or probably the next project for PS4 or something like that.
Oh,
will be
God.
announced. I see something like that.
I mean, because if the PS4 Pro is like the peak technology PlayStation has this generation, I could see definitely the next one coming out in like 2021 or whatever.
Well, the Xbox One X is coming out, and that's supposed to be the most powerful console. But I don't think Sony's gonna allow Xbox to just be out there with the most powerful console.
What, the PS4 Pro S or whatever?
Yeah, they could do that, or they could move on to the next generation. That's what they could do. But that'd be a little bit much.
I mean,
I
it's
already-
still
yeah.
it's fine, but
I already hear people talking about that Cyberpunk will probably one of these games of a generation. I don't really know.
Yeah, I guess nobody really has a
I mean, if I'm going to throw one out there, I'd say I don't know. I don't know.
See, that's my problem. It's just hard to tell, because hindsight is 20/20.
I mean, it would make more sense to ask what was the best game of the last generation, because Generation 7's already done. But even then, like, there is no right or wrong answer, because it just comes down to what what resonated with you the most.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, there's no definitive answer.
And then there are problems like the fact that the generations start to bleed into each other. I mean, some companies like Namco Bandai still produce their games for PS3 in Japan and stuff like that. It's kind of hard to really tell.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's true. Yeah. All right.
Not only that, but like for me especially, and I'm sure it's the same for some people, like why you like a certain game may be for like completely different reasons why you like another game, and it may be difficult for you to say like, well, do I prefer one over the other? Like that doesn't seem fair. Like why, what is it about Persona 3 or Persona 4 that I like more about it than compared to something like Telltale's The Walking Dead or something? Like they're completely different. There's nothing about them that's like really comparable. But it would just, I don't know. It's a fucked up question.
See, I gotta get you guys thinking. I gotta get you guys on toes. See.
It's a fucked up question.
All right, so moving out of gaming real quick. I don't think we talked about this in the last podcast. I don't think it was out in the last podcast. Anybody watch the Death Note Netflix series?
No.
Oh god.
Oh god, no.
Yeah, I did. It was pretty terrible.
Here's my problem.
I saw Neo Yokio instead, and I tapped the fuck out.
Giant top of the roll.
Oh, is that the Jaden Smith anime?
Yes.
Oh god.
Wait, Jaden Smith had an anime?
Yes.
Okay.
Now I gotta look into this.
No, you don't.
I feel like Netflix
Oh,
let
that
anybody put out
stupid ass
stuff on there.
anime.
It's so bad. It's basically The Room of anime.
Damn, it can't be that bad.
It's fucking bad,
It can't be that bad. That's terrible.
dude. It's fucking bad.
Like, is it so bad it's good? Like I could get if I took a couple of shots, I'd be happy with it.
I don't know. I'm the wrong person to ask. I'm not into that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Like I saw The Room and I didn't think it was like funny bad. I just was like, what the fuck am I watching?
Alrighty. So we all universally agree that the Death Note Netflix was pretty bad.
It was trash, yeah.
Bad, yeah.
I mean, I tried to go in it with open head, I guess. And even just without Death Note, it's just a bad movie.
Yeah. Like Ryuk was the best thing about it.
Willem Dafoe. Yeah.
Willem Dafoe did a really good Ryuk, but the way they like portrayed him, like they kind of made it seem like he was involved in like using the Death Note and the schemes behind it. Like, it was just bad. And then the girlfriend was the worst part. Oh my god.
I just don't like how they made
You mean
like a little bitch.
Mia?
I mean,
Lisa.
Yeah.
I mean, what was terrible about her was that she was like so turned on that he was gonna kill somebody. I was like, what? I don't know.
That sounds like a very terrible drawn together joke.
You know what the worst part about it was? I don't know, you guys probably seen the clip with Light first meeting Ryuk and screaming.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
my god.
I had to pause it. I was like, am I watching this?
Well.
That was so terrible.
The whole thing was terrible. So let's go on from there. Shin Megami Tensei HD project is they got news coming in about a month. It's gonna be I don't know what this is gonna be. It's either gonna be a new
Remake?
series in the mainline Shin Megami Tensei games, or it's gonna be a remake.
Oh, when you said
I bet it's
HD,
I bet it's a remake because come on, we have only as of now had what 3 mainline Shin Megami Tensei games, and people ask, so where does this all started? That's one of the biggest questions that a lot of people ask. Where did it all start? And the answer might surprise you, but I know where it started. But the problem is, it's just nobody knows, but all want to know, and that's the thing. These titles are pretty old, and now
Really
to make
old.
a remake of them would be a good idea. You know.
Wait a minute, Gab. What level are you? What is this supposed to mean?
It was a joke about a character looking like me.
I know, but I posted so on Twitter. I posted a picture of this character from East Origin, and I'm like, "Oh, this is my kind of woman." And Gab responds with, "Looks like me at level 2." And I'm like, "What the fuck is this supposed to mean?"
I thought it was being funny.
It is funny,
Well,
but I'm like,
it's
"Wait
just
a
like a
minute,
dot
are you
hack
level
girl.
1?" Like,
she looks like a dot hack girl.
I mean, I
What girl was
see the relation. I see. So yeah, Shintai, secret waifu. Okay, can't deal with that.
hey man, I know what I like.
Oh my god!
Shadow's like, that doesn't have big tits.
Exactly. It's
She ain't
irrelevant.
bad though. She ain't
Oh,
bad.
get out of here.
You know the one chick that doesn't have like a voluptuous body, but I don't know why she's super awesome. That chick from Super Robot Tyson with the blue robe.
Robe?
What was it? The Super Robot Tyson OG gen? No. What's the one on DS? It was kind of like
Endless
Project
Frontier.
Cross- Yes, Endless Frontier.
Endless Frontier. Yeah, she's awesome.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
Suzuka.
yeah.
I don't know. That game was awesome though. I love that game. That's what we
I
got.
don't know why I brought that up, but anyway, go ahead. I think it's because you guys were talking about voluptuous ladies, and I was like,
And you went like completely left with a flat chested character. Irrelevancy.
yeah, I know she's like the one flat chest that just looks freaking awesome.
Alrighty, so last thing I'm gonna talk about here. It's gonna be a real short cast. We have a couple of JRPGs coming out for the rest of the year. I'm gonna read off this list that I got here. Tell me if you guys are interested in any of these games. Cyber Dimension Neptunia for Guys is online.
Yes.
Interested?
Yeah, I'm interested too. I'm gonna buy the damn game. I know I am. I
On
don't
a
de-
sale.
You don't have to.
No,
feel,
I'm
you don't
probably
have to
gonna-
feel ashamed.
I'm probably gonna buy it day one.
Is it a JRPG anymore? Or is it
Gonna
an
get the
action
special
RPG?
edition, you fuck.
Is that the one with the titty mouse pad? And the, like, or no,
there's
it comes with the
tons of them.
USB.
Yeah, it comes with the USB. That's the one.
Wait, did this USB have titties?
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, the USB has titties.
But yeah, I'm probably gonna get Cyber Dimension Neptunia, unfortunately.
Don't feel ashamed as a free action.
I just know that I don't care for the visual novel aspect of the game. That bores the shit out of me for the most part. Like the gameplay in this new one, it looks actually pretty good. Like I can get behind this type of gameplay, but the visual novel stuff, I hate it.
Yeah, it's pretty annoying.
So we also got Dot Hat GU Last Recode.
Oh yeah, picking that up.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, I looked at gameplay and I started remembering how
yo,
you know.
facts. Like the game is pretty. It's bland for the most part. It's almost boring. It's really repetitive too.
Yeah, when I started looking at gameplay, I was hyped for it at first, but then I started looking at gameplay. I was like, this reminds me of how much backtracking and repetitive running through these stages was. But
I don't know
I may
how
still
empty
get
the
it.
stages was. I think people they're buying into the nostalgia, and they remember playing it back in the day, and it was really good. But when they get the game in their hands, they're gonna be like, okay, this game was not that great. Like I don't know why I was hyping this up so much.
I mean, I'm still gonna pick it up because I am kind of nostalgic, so maybe I'm part of the problem. But fuck you.
I'm with you, man. I'm with you.
It's your money. It's your money. You can do what you want.
Hey, man, I want to relive high school. Wait, why would I do
Really?
that? That's a bad idea.
That just makes me question how old Shintai is, because that's like a couple years ago for me.
That's a while ago for me.
Oh, you
Yeah,
don't
it's a
know
little
how old
while
I
ago for
am?
me,
Well,
too.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
I'm just gonna-
It's half a life for me, bro. It's half a life for me.
So what else we got? We got Blue Reflection. Did anybody know about that game?
Oh yeah, that game looks pretty awesome.
Oh,
It
yeah, it
reminds
looks
me of, Madoka Magica.
Yeah, it reminded me of it was a magical girl anime meets JRPG, and I was
Yeah.
like, two things I love, I'm buying it.
Yeah, the
I
story
was gonna say, you're
seems
gonna
really
wrap that
good.
shit up.
I mean, the games like that aren't very common anymore. Last time I saw something in that kind of category was on the Super Nintendo, and it was never released in the West. So, kudos.
I mean, for me, Blue Reflection has too many cute girls doing cute things, and I can't. I can only take so much. Like Neptunia is the only
I
game
thought that
I
was
can
the
take.
source of your power.
Yeah, the cute girls are the source of your
Now
power.
the thing
No,
about these
it's big
girls,
boobs
that
doing
they
awesome
kind of
things.
more like a mature theme, not like cutesy like a hyperdimension.
I
Yeah,
know.
it does. No, it does have a mature theme.
I know. It just
I
looks
like the
like
music. The music seems pretty good too.
It looks like the Atelier games to me.
It just looks like a drug trip to me, honestly.
They can play the game when I'm high. I don't know.
Shadow endorses weed.
Yes. So next, Summon Night 6. Anybody heard about that one? That's a
I heard
strategy.
I heard
Yeah.
about it, but
Saying too much about it.
I feel like I looked at it, but I didn't pre-order it.
Okay. Next up, we got I'll be right back, guys. Give me a second.
That's a long ringer.
Yeah, I know. I was like, what the hell, man? Like, is that so you have to get up and answer it right away?
sounds like a people,
stop.
man.
It sounds like a terrible.
It sounds like an ambulance.
Yeah, it's like,
But Gabby, you haven't answered my question. What level are you?
oh,
Maybe she meant that's her when she evolved.
I'm probably like level 2, maybe. I don't know.
But you said that girl was level 2.
Well, that's the point, is that she looks like me.
What's a level 4? It's like
Well, like, okay, I was thinking like level 2, at least you have some armor. You're not basically wearing a bikini.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. When do you get the tattoos?
Oh God. Okay, maybe I'm level 21. We'll go with that.
Oh, you're way past this chick then.
Freaking people bothering the shit out of me.
Who has a house phone nowadays?
don't leave you
Anyway?
alone.
That was a house.
No, I don't either. Actually, no, I do, but my phone's broken. I don't even care.
Next up, wait, what did I last leave off with? Summon Night 6.
Summon Night 6.
Yeah.
Okay. So what about Demon Gaze 2? Anybody seen that one?
I don't really like. Is that
Probably looked at it, but didn't pre-order because I didn't care.
Yeah, that's a dungeon crawler, right?
Yeah, it
The
is.
first
Yeah,
one.
that's not my type of. That's not my cup of tea. Then
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I like the first one. It was hard as hell, but I'm gonna get the second one. Knights of Azure 2.
No.
No.
I haven't
No.
played the first one, and I don't know why that game is still $30. It doesn't look worth it.
No.
I
The
played
gameplay
first
turns
one.
me off.
I tried like 2 hours of it. I refunded it on Steam.
Why don't you try that? Oh yeah, I forgot you could do that.
It's not that good. First game's not that good.
Like I looked at combat, and it looks like you're just hitting paper. Then nothing looks like you actually hit it. You know?
Yeah.
Like maybe the sequel will be better, but like, man, the first game was so fucking limp dick. Like, ugh.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be good because of the Yuri action that was going on in there, but I was like, even
I
I,
did
can't,
see some
even
of
I
that.
can't endorse this.
That looked good, but yeah.
Bro. Girl on girl action doesn't improve everything.
That's
Hey,
a fact.
if Azure Knight would have been like a fucking 3 on its own, then the Yuri at least made it a 5.
Okay.
So what about Tokyo Xanadu X? X Plus.
No.
Yeah, I'm interested in that one. That looks pretty fun.
I might give it a try.
I'm gonna buy it. I think it was good. I was gonna buy it on the Vita, but it seems that if I would have did that, I was getting the bitch version.
Man, stop buying stuff on the Vita if there's a console version.
I'm sorry, the Vita gets the bitch version of every single game, like for the most part.
It's the Switch of the Sony.
It's terrible. Like, I'm sorry. I think I'm officially done with portable stuff. Well, Switch is alright. Switch is okay so far. Etrian Odyssey 5: Beyond the Myth.
I mean, they wanted to tease me with a necromancer, but nah, I pass.
Yeah, I could never get into Etrian Odyssey games. They were never good to me.
Yeah.
I think we got through all the games that are coming out that I have for the remainder of the year. All the JRPGs, rather.
I know I'm getting Gundam Versus. That was fun.
Yeah. Can't wait for that.
Is that like a sprite type of Gundam game?
No, it's like a fighting game.
Yeah, it's a multiplayer game.
What?
That thing is hella fun. Did you not play the beta?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
I didn't get into no betas. I couldn't get into the Dragon Ball Z beta. I was so mad about that.
Yeah, I got all them things.
I don't like you, Souls. You be getting stuff. You be getting too many good stuff, Souls. I hate you sometimes, man. You be getting review copies. I don't be getting review copies. I'm like, man, you know what?
Oh yeah, what's going on with that? You didn't?
I didn't get no reply from nobody. Man.
Oh man,
I'm feeling a little bit unappreciated right now. Oh man, but
we gonna figure that out.
I wanted to get Peach, the Senran Kagura game because I want to play that game, but I don't want to pay for it.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Well, just ask them. You know, they're pretty nice guys. Just write them an email and say, "Dude, I'm the titty man. I'm the titty master. I want to have this game. I want to review it. I give it a 10 out of 10 if you want."
Okay, first of all, I'm the Opie man. Okay, let's
okay.
Let's get that
terminology getting straight. Okay.
All right. But all right. So,
that's Seven Deadly Sins. Someone said the Seven Deadly Sins game in the comments. I looked at gameplay. It looks good, but at the same time, it looks really unpolished.
Is any anime game even remotely good?
That's
The Berserk one was okay.
Yeah, but it was just a Dynasty Warrior game with a Berserk skin. That's kind of, and you can't really call that a unique original title.
No,
definitely not. No.
But how else would you do Berserk?
Dark Souls style?
Actually, yeah, that could work.
That's not a bad idea. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Well, I think it would work for the Eclipse.
Yeah,
It worked
it'll work
for a lot
definitely
of
for the
things.
bosses. Yeah, it'll work for the bosses. Like, what's his name? The first guy that they fought, the first demon. I forget his name.
The Berserk, the behemoth looking guy.
Yeah, the one that transforms from like that human. I forget his name.
Pretty sure Shintai knows, but he ain't around to spread the Berserk word.
Wait, what's that? What I missed?
what's the name of the guy that transforms to that big bull-looking demon?
Oh, yeah. Fuck, what's his fucking name?
Okay, yeah, we forgot.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
He's supposed to be the Berserk man over here. Like, I'm sure Pelvic would have known. Like, you slacking here, Shintai. What's going on here, man?
Sorry, I can't remember his name. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, we were saying he'd make an awesome like boss from like a Dark Souls type.
Are you talking about Zod or?
Yes,
Zod. There we go. Zod.
I knew it was something with a Z. I was like, Zod the Immortal.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was pretty badass.
Wait, does anybody keep up with the Berserk manga?
I just recently got past the part where he got the Berserk armor, so that's where I'm at.
I mean, like, does he ever fight Griffith? Like, how long has manga been going on for? Is he even up to Griffith level? Like,
I think the manga first started in like 1990.
He still hasn't fought Griffith yet? What the?
He does fight him at some point in the manga, but he doesn't kill him.
Oh, okay. They have.
Wait, was it the part where Zod was with him?
Yes.
Oh, that didn't really count.
It was still a fight. I mean, he didn't kill him, but they still fought.
Yeah, I guess.
Alrighty. So that's really all the topics I got. If you guys want to freestyle, we can freestyle. Talk about anything you guys want for the most part.
We didn't talk about Octopath Traveler.
Oh yes, that demo was awesome.
That's like the
what's that?
worst name. It's the worst name.
It's
I
from the
thought
guy
it was
that
an
came up-
octopus simulator.
It's from the people that came up with Bravely Default. So,
It makes
Before I
sense.
knew anything about the game, I seriously thought it was like a weird octopus simulator.
Oh
No,
my god.
it's because you play as like what is it 9? Oh no, 8.
It's 8 characters and they all have their own tale, so it makes sense. But it's technically still a working title.
Hey, did you know someone in your comments, Shadow Elite, explained the name Octopath as well as that each of them is the beginning of their name, like P for what's the girl's name?
Primrose.
Primrose, yeah, and O for Oberyn.
Oh wait, so each main character is connected to the name of the game. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Sideways.
Okay, that improves it a little bit, but it's still not a very marketable name.
I mean, it could be
It's a
just
JRPG.
Octopath Traveler. So
Okay, just Octo just throws it off completely. Just because, again, when I heard it and I didn't see any gameplay, I didn't see what it looked like. All I heard was the name. The very first thing I thought about was octopus. Can you blame me?
okay.
I mean, if they had an octopus character in the game, I wouldn't have had any kind of problems with that.
So wait, what did you first think of when you heard Odin Sphere?
I mean, it makes me think like, okay, it's magical. It's probably got some
Norse.
Norse mythology.
Oh, okay. All right.
And it's got something to do with spheres. So.
All right.
Like some balls.
But yeah, Octopath Traveler looks really good. I need more JRPGs with that sprite-based look to it.
It looked amazing.
Square Enix seems to be coming back on top. They trying.
I like how they, the guys from Bravely Default always try to do some new modern take for these like older style turn-based games, like kind of make them stand out a little bit and bring them more to a modern date. I like that.
Yeah, it's good. Square Enix got them.
Yeah,
they probably wouldn't be doing it by themselves.
Definitely not. They're too busy trying to be mainstream with Final Fantasy, adding some Assassin's Creed to it and all that.
Oh my god, I don't know why they did that. That was a terrible idea.
They want to be They want to take that mainstream so bad.
It is mainstream. I guess they got to make their money back for Final Fantasy 15. They'll do it any way they can. Alrighty. All right, so there's nothing else to talk about. Nobody got any other topics. We're gonna get up out of here. It's a pretty good podcast here. I enjoyed myself. All right, so let's start with these outros here. I gotta watch No Mercy. So go ahead, Gab.
So as I said before, you can find me at my YouTube channel. It'll be linked down below. I do JRPG videos as well. And yeah, it's been fun. I miss talking to you guys.
Okay. Go ahead, Bob.
Thanks for having me on as always. If anyone wants to play Gundam Versus when it comes out, I will be streaming it probably every few days.
I'm going to try to be there.
Hit me up.
Shintai?
Hey, what's up, everyone? Hope you enjoyed. You can check me out at Shintai Reviews on YouTube as well as Twitter. Like the other people here, I also talk about JRPGs. So if that's your jam, come on over.
Nightmare?
Well, it's Nightmare Alpha. Find me on Twitter. Find me on Twitter. Find me on DeviantArt. Find me everywhere. Type my name and you find me. I'm unique. Also, I totally ship that thing with Shintai and Gab.
Wait,
I
what?
see what you guys are talking about. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, I ship that.
All right, so Souls, go ahead, man.
Hey, always awesome to be here doing this awesome podcast. You guys check me out over at Souls over at YouTube, and Zero Souls on Twitter. And yeah, that's it.
All right, so yeah, that's it. JRPG enthusiasts, JRPG God, bring you guys this podcast, and see you guys next time. Peace.
Bye.